Sorry. Keep lengthening through your spine. Draw your attention down into your heart, the sweetness of your heart, the kindness, and the generosity, and the empathy. Allow your heart to open so you feel the expansive nature of your ability to give all of those qualities, never-ending amounts of love in your heart. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. We honor the wisdom within us, which is composed of truth, consciousness, and bliss, and which is ever present. It dispels darkness, and it brings us peace, and which needs no condition to shine radiantly. Things don't have to be shiny on the outside for us to feel shiny on the inside. With your inhale, allow your heart to rise, and with your exhale, bow your head to the wisdom of your loving heart. In honor of peace within yourselves and each other and all the living beings on the earth, may the fruits of our practice, however humble, benefit the lives of all living beings. Release your hands and open your eyes. Let's start on all fours. Extend your fingers as long as possible. I used to say spread your fingers wide, but then you see your pinky out there on its own. And it's too spread out. So we're going to extend the fingers long and connect to the yoga mat. Feel the texture of the mat so that you're really using your hands for real. Now we're going to do our cat-cow. So scaring hole and cat, look underneath at your belly button, keep holding. Let your head drop down and maybe peek up towards your belly button a little with your eye gaze. For me, I feel a big stretch in the back of my neck, which is great. I need it. I'm going to shake my head no. Get a little bit of length and stretch in the back of that neck. And then we'll lift the tailbone, lift the heart, and the gaze forward. This is not my specialty. This one is not the way my body wants to go, so I have to sort of get real intention on lifting that tailbone, lifting the heart. Press your hands into the mat as you're lifting the heart. All right, back to cat back, arch your back, scoop your tailbone under. Look at your belly button. Inhale, lift your heart and your gaze and your tailbone. One more time, cat and cow. Now flat back, swing your hips left, look to the right. Looking back over your right shoulder. Swing your hips right, look over your left shoulder. One more time, switch. And switch. Take your hands forward, a full handprint. Bring your hips forward toward your hands. Shoulders back. Heart shines forward. And sit your hips back to a little child's pose. Roll your fingers forward so you're getting a little stretch in those arms. Stretching your laterals. And then table pose, I'm going to put my blocks down. Press through your right hand, sweep your left leg back, left arm in the air, rainbow shape. And drop your gaze down, drop your left hand down, left knee drops down, right leg swings back, right arm reaches over like you're a beautiful, colorful rainbow. And drop your gaze down, drop your right hand down. Let's do downward facing dog. Use your desk, AJ, or your wall. Wiggle your hips slowly left and right. And lift your tailbone up in the middle. And touch your knees down. Right arm forward, left leg back. Right elbow, left knee touch underneath your belly. Reach out, hold it out. Good, AJ. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Right hand, left foot behind you. Lift your heart in your knee. So grab your foot, lift your heart in your knee. Reach out, hold it out. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Right hand, left foot. Good. Drop your right hand down. Lift your left arm in the air. Lift your left leg in the air. Left arm reaches rainbow style. Left hand butterfly wing swings back. Grab your foot, press your foot into your hand. Good, AJ. Good, Beth. Lifting the heart. Yes, reach out, hold it out. And then we'll just drop down to table pose. Left arm forward, right leg back. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Left hand, right foot behind you. Lift your heart and your knee. Reach out, hold it out. Elbow and knee. Reach out, hold it out. Last time, left hand, right foot. Reach out, hold it out. Left hand to the floor. Right arm in the air, right leg still lifted. Right arm reaches rainbow style, and right hand butterfly wing swings back. Grab your foot, press your foot into your hand. Lift your heart, look up. Reach out, hold it out. And downward facing dog. Draw your hands back toward your feet. Stand at the back of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Lift all 10 toes. Spread them wide. Grab the mat. Actually feel the texture of the mat beneath your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Flat back table. Shoulders back. Heart shines forward. Upper thigh, yeah, better, Nancy. Hands on shin bones. Heart shines forward. Upper thighs press back and energetically apart. Feel the extension in your arms, your legs, your spine, the back of your neck. Everything is extending out, trying to be long and tall. And exhale, bow. Bow down. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Everything's extending. Hands are pressing into the shins, shoulders are drawing back, feet are pressing into the floor, tailbone is lifting, upper thighs are pressing back and energetically apart. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. Hips are behind your heels, but your feet are pushing into the mat. So we're not sinking. Yeah, Nancy. We're not sinking into the mat. We're actually using the earth's energy through the feet to hold us up. Let's inhale, rise to standing. Reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Beautiful lift of the heart. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. Right hand on left thigh, left arm up. Mini twist. Good. Chair pose. Give me a small scoop to the tailbone, Beth. So the tailbone roots under, so you have a little bit more belly action happening. Tailbone roots underneath. You're reaching back with your butt. Give me a little scoop. Now left hand on right thigh, right arm up. Chair pose. Using your legs. Push your feet into the floor so you're feeling the earth. You can feel the engagement of the hamstrings when we actually feel the earth with our feet. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Exhale, bow forward, salute your earth. You can bow all the way to the floor if you like. Now we're going to inhale, rise to standing, step to the top of your mat. Have your blocks close by. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Let me turn on this special light, which is blocking me from seeing everybody else. I'm gonna move this thing. All right. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Lift your left knee up. Airplane arms. Bow forward, extend your left leg back, hold it back. Step it down to your crescent lunge. Still holding my airplane arms until I have my balance. Inhale, reach up with the arms and the gaze. Exhale, twist to the right. Now right arm drops down and forward, left arm reaches up and back. Back heel pivots, warrior two. Proud warrior, right arm up. Think of someone special, someone you'd offer a blessing to if you could. Warrior two. Side angle, elbow on the thigh. Left arm reaches like an arrow. So that's a straight line, not a rainbow. It's a straight line. Slide your right hand down, reach your left arm up. Snuggle your right hip back towards your left heel for Nancy. Yes, warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel. Bow over your right leg and hover. Step up, left knee up in front of your belly button. Right hand, left knee. Just one more round of those. Airplane arms. Airplane, left leg swings back. Step back, crescent lunge, arms reach skyward. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm drops down and forward. Left arm reaches up and back. Back heel pivots, warrior two. Proud warrior, right arm in the air. Right hand slides down to the inside of your right foot. Back to warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel. Bow over your right leg and hover. Step up, left knee up, right hand, left knee. And release. Stand at the top of your mat. Neck rises up out of the shoulders. Head is loose above the neck. Very loose. Torso, shoulders are broad. Wide torso. Knees come forward. Ankles release into the heels. Ankles release into the heels. That'll really root you into the earth. Nice, long, tall body. Rather than wait till the end when we do our straight body stretches, let's start in the beginning of the day, beginning of our class with a nice, long, stretched up body. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Bow forward, extend your right leg back, airplane style. Step it back to your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Back leg is straight. It's not passive. Exhale, twist to the left. Left arm drops down and forward. Right arm reaches up and back as right heel pivots down. Warrior two. Proud warrior, left arm in the air. Think of someone special. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm floats and reaches. Reach your right arm up, slide your left hand down. Left hip snuggles back towards right heel. Warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel. It's a lot on the big toe, I know. Bow over your left leg. Step up into your airplane pose. Rise up, right knee up in front of your belly button. Left hand, right knee. And release back to airplane. Step it back to crescent lunge. Find your balance. Twist to the left. Left arm down and forward, right arm up and back, back heel pivots, warrior two. Offer your blessing to someone special. Beautiful lift of the heart. Grateful for that person. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm reaches as you slide your left hand down. And warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel, bow over your left leg and hover. Step up into your airplane. Rise up, right knee up in front of your belly button. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on right knee. And release. Neck rises out of the shoulders. Head is loose above the neck. Shoulders are broad. Hips are wide. Knees come forward. Ankles release into your heels. Heels release into the earth. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Look up, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. You can slide your hands down your legs. Forward fold. Let your head dangle. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Exhale, bow forward. Let's press back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, hold the top of a push-up. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. Lower halfway down. Touch your knees down. Take your shoulders forward another inch and do 5 push-ups. We're gonna come back to table pose with our hips. Crawl the hands forward, a full hand print. Pull your hips back towards child pose and hold on to your yoga mat like you're hanging from a cliff by your fingertips or the palms of your hands also. But keep pulling back. Hopefully your hips are still, they haven't hit your heels yet because you're holding on with your arms and stretching out your lateral muscles. And then you can release that and sit all the way back to your child's pose and rest your arms for a moment. Maybe rest your head on top of your hands if you like. And downward facing dog. Bicycle your legs. Stretch your calves and move slow enough so that your calves get time. Do one at a time. Really take a moment on one calf and then the other. Come forward to plank. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. We're going to do 1 push-up to the floor. Rise up. Pivot your heels to the right. Press your right hand. Lift your left hand up. Good. Drop your gaze down. Drop your left hand down. You're doing this on the wall, right, AJ? 1 full push-up. Pivot your heels to the left. Press your left hand. Lift your right hand up. Hips are lifting. Lift your hips. Give a little squeeze to your left butt cheek. Drop your gaze down. Drop your right hand down. 1 push-up. Right side plank. And a push-up to left side plank. These are little push-ups. I'm barely coming to the floor. From here, point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. Lower through chaturanga to your belly. Cobra to your seal. Seal to your table pose. Hands crawl forward, hips pull back, hanging from a cliff. Well, you're rock climbing, so you're not scared. You have all the gear. And release into resting child's pose. Let's come up to kneeling. Both arms up. Left arm back. Right arm up. Look up. Left arm up. Right arm back. Look up. Reach up. Right arm up. Left arm down. Left arm up. Right arm down. Both arms up. Butterfly wings. Both arms down. I'm not going to touch my heels. I'm just going to pretend like I'm touching, but reaching slightly back. Be careful of that if that's what you're doing. All right. Downward facing dog. Come forward, lower through chaturanga to your belly. Cobra to your seal. Seal to your plank. Plank to your right side plank. Left side plank. And downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, right foot to the top of your mat. Back heel pivots. Fingertip hands, lift your heart, look forward. Slowly rise, warrior one. May all beings be free from unnecessary pain and suffering. All tribes and nations treated with kindness and respect. Warrior two. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. Right hand slides to the inside of your right foot, left arm reaches side angle. Back to warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel, twist to the right. Airplane arms, bow forward, step up, balance. Left knee up. Left leg out to the left. Left leg behind right leg, you're in a curtsy. Left knee out to the left. Back to the center. Back to airplane. One more of those. Let's rise up, left knee. Left knee wide. Left leg behind the right leg. Left knee out to center. And back to airplane, step it back. Crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Left heel pivots, warrior one. Warrior two. Proud warrior. Straighten your right leg. Right arm reaches forward and down. Triangle pose. Yes. Good. Right hip snuggles back towards left heel. Back to warrior two. Helicopter arms look forward. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we float down like an elevator. Good. Inhale, we rise. Arms can float up. Exhale, float straight down. Beautiful. Last time we rise. Last time we lower. Left knee touches to the floor. Anjaneyasana, arms reach forward. Right knee points forward. Left knee points back. Actually pointing the right knee forward. Actually pointing the left knee back. Fingertip hands behind your head. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale and open. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, we open. Good, AJ. Last time, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, open your heart. Reach your arms up. Now take your deep twist. Either left elbow over right thigh or left forearm over right thigh. Right hand can be on right hip or making prayer hands. Look back. Drop your elbow into your sideways so you can see back behind you. Now look forward with your gaze. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your hips forward and point your left knee back and your right arm forward or right knee forward. Good, Nancy. Now hands and elbows to the inside of your right foot. You can bend your elbows or rest your elbows on your blocks. Enjoy this opportunity to find refuge within yourself. A little bit of quiet time. Close your eyes. Feel the sweetness in your heart. And feel the sweetness of a quiet moment. These moments where we close our eyes. We can do this throughout the day. Come back to our yoga practice. Yoga means union, so we're becoming unified with ourselves. Let's straighten our arms. Back your left knee up, back your hips up to a straight right leg. Lift your toes in the air, flare them open. Extend through the spine. Tailbone lifts up. Let's swivel the hips to the left, turn your toes to the right, look back over your right shoulder. Inhale to center, toes lift up, tailbone lifts up. One more time, swivel your hips to the left, turn your toes to the right, look back over your right shoulder. And inhale to center, extend, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Press to your left hand, sweep your right leg back. Right arm reaches rainbow style. Right hand butterfly wing swings back behind your back. Slide it down your back. Lift your heart. Draw your right shoulder back behind you, using the leverage of your hand against your back. Drop your gaze to the floor. Drop your right knee down, right arm underneath your left arm. Thread the needle. Now press your left hand, sweep your right arm out. Right leg back, right arm reaches rainbow style. Right hand butterfly wing swings back behind you. Grab your foot. Press your foot into your hand, lift your heart. And release. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips. Lower through chaturanga. Cobra to your seal. Seal to your plank. Right knee in, step it back. Left knee in, step it back. Downward facing dog. We'll get to those later. Left foot to the top of your mat. Right heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. May all beings be free from unnecessary pain and suffering. Warrior two. Keep your left knee pointing forward. You should be able to see your left big toe on the inside of your left knee. Proud warrior, left arm up. Side angle, left hand can slide to the inside. Back to warrior two. Back to proud warrior. Straighten your left leg, reach your left arm back. Left arm reaches forward, left hip pulls way back. Left hand touches the left shin bones. Triangle pose. Back to warrior two. Crescent lunge. Yes, Twist to the left. Nice job. Helicopter arms look forward, bow forward, step up into your airplane. Rise up, right knee up. Right knee wide to the right. Right leg behind your left leg, it's a curtsy. Right knee out to the right side. Right knee to the center. Right leg swings back airplane style. Back to right knee up. Right leg out to the right. Right leg behind your left leg. Right knee out to the right side. Right knee to the center. Left hand, right knee, you're twisting. Helicopter arms, reach your right leg back. Step it back to crescent lunge. Inhale, inflate, we rise. Exhale, deflate, we lower. Inhale, inflate, we rise straight up. Exhale, deflate, we lower straight down. Last time we rise. Last time we lower, right knee to the floor. Beautiful lift of the heart. Anjaneyasana, left knee points forward, right knee points back. Think about that. Right knee's pointing back, left knee's pointing forward. You'll feel a bigger stretch. Now, fingertips behind your head. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Good, AJ. Last time. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Reach your arms to the sky. Find length in your spine. And then deep twist. Either right elbow over left thigh, make prayer hands, or right forearm, left hand on left hip. Look back. Inhale, look forward. Reach up. Stretch up. And hands and elbows to the inside of your left foot. Elbows on blocks. Take some quiet time for yourself. Keep the mind as clear as possible. Straighten your arms. Back your right knee up. Back your hips up. Lift your toes up. Lift your tailbone, your heart, and your gaze. Open your toes. Swivel your toes to the left. Turn your hips to the right. Look back over your left shoulder. Swivel your hips, your tailbone, and your gaze to center. One more time. Hips swing right, toes turn left, look back over your left shoulder. And back to center. Bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart, press through your right hand, sweep your left leg back. Left arm reaches rainbow style. Left hand butterfly wing swings back behind your back. Slide it down. Turn your heart and your gaze to the ceiling. And drop your gaze down. Drop your left knee down, left arm underneath your right arm, thread the needle. Press to your right hand, sweep your left arm out, left leg back, left arm reaches rainbow style. Left hand butterfly wing swings back, grab your foot. Press your foot into your hand, lift your heart. And release. We're gonna sit wide leg on our yoga mat or our blanket. Heels out, toes up. Sit up tall. Helicopter arms, palms turn up. Palms turn down, thumbs turn down. Point those thumbs back at each other behind you. Flip your palms up, flip your pinkies up, reach your arms to the sky. Palms stay up, reach out. Helicopter arms, palms turn down. Lift your fingertips up, push your straight arms down to the floor. Point your fingertips down to the floor, lift your straight arms up towards each other. And turn your palms towards each other, interlace. Take your palms in front of your heart and up and over your head. Keep holding straight elbows and hold on to your elbows. And change the forearm in the front. And release. Let your hands rest on top of your knees. Let your arms and shoulders become rested. Let your mind and heart rest here. Spider fingers crawl forward. Let's crawl forward. Have a little stretching forward action. And crawl your hands in. Helicopter arms, right hand, left foot. So I'm going to reach to the inside of my left foot so that it's a little easier on my back. So you might be mindful of that. And switch. All right, let's come back to center. Let's move our blanket out of the way. Lift your knees up, boat pose. So I'm going to turn so my boat pose is along my mat. If you want to do that, you can do that. So hands behind the knees, heart is lifted, belly button draws in, and then release your hands up to the sky, row your boat to the right, look down into the water. Inhale, reach up, row your boat to the left, look down into the water. Inhale up, row right. Good. Inhale up, roll left. One more time, right. One more time, left. Back to the center. Elbows between your knees, grab your ankles. Grab your big toes. Tuck your knees into your elbows. Lift your heart forward. Reach your feet up into your hands. Yeah, like that. Feet go wide. Feet come together. Let go of your feet. Tuck your knees into your chest. Roll to your back. Arms in a T shape. Feet in the air. Feet together. Feet to the right in the direction of your right hand. Feet to the center. Up towards your nose. Toes to the nose, toes to the left hand. Back to the center. Feet to the right. Back to the left. And back to center. Rock up, make a boat. Yep, just like that. Feet to the floor, hands on the floor, lift your hips up. Lift your right foot up, right ankle over left thigh, lower your hips. Point your left knee to the left. Just a little bit, yeah, a little ways. And back to center, lift your hips up, lift your right foot up, step it down, lift your left foot up, left ankle over right thigh, lower your hips. Left foot is flexed, point your right knee to the right. And release, lift your hips up, lift your left foot up, step it down, lift your hips all the way up, look up to the sky, and pull your hips back towards your hands. Release your hips to the floor, bow forward, bow forward. Now we're going to lie on our back. Heels are wider than toes. Heels are wider than your hips. Point your left knee at your right knee. Feel your left hip lifting. Your right knee is just dropping out to the right, giving space for the left knee. It's not really dropping to the floor. And let's release. I'd rather you spend more time paying attention to the hip lifting. So right knee points at the left knee. Left knee moves out of the way. Feel that right hip lifting from the floor and becoming a little bit more broad. Widening your hips. Let's do left knee in. Left hip widens. Right knee in. Right hip widens. Now stop in the middle. Right ankle over left thigh. Lift your left knee up. Pull your left knee to your chest. Tip your body weight to the left. Give a good tug. Left knee in. And back to center. Wrap your right foot in a yoga strap. Extend your left leg forward. Pull your right foot towards you using your right hand. Turn your toes to the right on your right foot. Swing your right leg out to the right. And back to center. Switch hands. Hold your strap with your left hand, left big toe over, no, right big toe over left ear. Straighten your right knee. Right big toe over left shoulder. Back to center. Pull your strap towards you before we release it. Give one last tug to the back of your right leg. Step your left foot in and your right leg down to the floor. Let your whole leg rest on the floor. Lots of fresh blood, nutrients, nourishment for your right leg. Step your right foot in, left ankle over right thigh. Lift your right knee up. Pull your right knee close. Tip your body weight to the right. And back to center. Left foot in your strap. Left leg extends skyward. Right foot extends forward. Pubic bone presses forward away from your belly button. Toes turn to the left. Swing your left leg out to the left. And back to the center. Switch hands. Left big toe over right ear. Straighten your left knee. Fully straighten it. Left big toe over right shoulder. And back to center. Step your right foot in and your left foot down to the floor, left leg down on the floor. Let it rest straight so lots of blood can flow into your leg. Step your left leg in. Heels are wider than your hips and your toes. Point your left knee in, lift your hip, point your right knee in, lift your hip. Hips are broad and wide. Bottoms of your feet are touching. Knees are out, left and right. Slide your feet forward a full footprint. Slide on the pinky toe side of both feet to straight legs. Heels out, toes up, arms back, palms up. And hands on your belly. Press your elbows down, snuggle your shoulders away from your ears. Step your right foot in, then your left foot in. Press your feet down just a little bit to lift the hips, scoop the tailbone, take your hips closer to your heels and rest. We're lengthening the spine, so not so much about anything but getting that hips, the spine longer. Now let's take the feet wider than the hips, right knee over your left knee, drop your knees to the right. And back to center. Step your right foot down, left knee over your right knee, knees drop to the left. And back to center. Last time for straight body. A good morning stretch. Ready to seek out adventure. Hands on your belly. Step your right foot in, then your left foot in. Lift your hips off the floor. Lift your hips up, lift your heart up, press your knees forward away from your belly button. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Bring your feet closer to your hips. Lift your hips up and rock left and right to snuggle your shoulders underneath your body. Press your feet into the floor. Press your elbows into the floor. Press the back of your head into the earth so that your chin doesn't tuck into your throat, but rather is lifted. Keep lifting your hips up. Lift your heart up. Press your knees forward away from your belly button. As you lower your hips, root your tailbone under. Roll to your side. Press up to a comfortable seat. Sit for a moment with your eyes closed, your spine extended nice and long. Mind is still resting on the moment. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart and share together this mantra. May the beauty and the wisdom of the cosmos shine through us today. Namaste.